Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm trying something new. I'll try to make a lot of halftime videos also as time permits over the next few days. So that for those who are trading the markets more actively, or for those who would like to at least see a halftime update on what's happening in the index and some select stocks, we could create videos for you. So as usual, similar to what I do in Stocks by Request and most of the videos that we make, it's mostly a combination of I don't know, technicals and what's happening based on market sentiment for the market as well. So number one, the PSEI is up 7,910. I posted a new video on that. You can check that on my YouTube page on where the market is headed. But as of today, it's close. It's up because of the breakout of 7,700. It's up to 7,910, up 0.88% as of 12 noon. The thing about that is foreign buying has still been there over the past few days, and what I know about the markets is this: as long as locals and foreigners are buying together, you have a strong buying element which would bring the markets even higher. So looking at it from chart perspective, here's where the PSEI is right now. It's still steadily pushing forward into its uptrend, which because of that, we could actually see it try to challenge the next resistance at around 8,100. So what I know about technicals, as long as the market is bullish, it could continue to go bullish until proven otherwise. So that's what we're seeing right now in the PSEI. As long as the stock holds above 7,700, you can expect it to challenge the next resistance at around 8,100 in the next few days and weeks as well. So for quick traders and position traders, since the market is relatively bullish as of this point, we don't have any sell signals yet, but what you can expect as it tries to go closer to around 8,100, you may expect some selling to come along, as that's the closest resistance that we have as of this point. So the PSEI is still bullish, no reversal signals, but please do keep in mind the resistance at 8,100, as you can peg that as a sell point for you should the market have a hard time to go even higher as well. But there's a more comprehensive video I created. You may check my YouTube page for that as well. Next is I posted three stocks that I wanted to I guess talk about. You have to go MCP and Now. Two of which are doing quite well, with Now not doing so well. No, and for those who've been following our Stocks by Request, we placed buy signals on To Go and MCP just a couple of, I guess a few, not so long ago, just a few days ago, when we saw To Go and MCP break out of the short-term resistances. So To Go, the biggest story there is still the entry of SM as buying shares in their company, and MCP. I'm not sure if you've noticed it, majority of the stocks connected to gaming today, similar to Bloom, is also up as well. So that's for To Go and MCP. And Now it's still down 3.38%. Let me pull up the charts for this three. We'll start with To Go first. For To Go, let me show you the chart over here. To Go, there you go. As you can see, the stock is still relatively bullish. You don't have any sell signals yet for the stock. For quick and position traders, hold on. The stock is still moving up. Based on today's action, you're still seeing some bullish elements in it. So hold on to your positions first. I'll keep you updated when there's any reversal signals for quick traders or even position traders. But now all fronts are still telling you it's still bullish. So hold on to your positions as of this point. And the next stock we're gonna look at is MCP. We've talked about To Go, we've talked about Bloom. I've also mentioned that a lot of stocks in this industry, in the gaming sector, is relatively bullish as of this point. So try to analyze it. Similar charts, the charts look the same, similar to Go. The stock is bullish, no sell signals for the stock. The stock is also up today. So for quick traders, hold on to your positions first. For position traders, lalo na hold on. Your goal as a trader is to maximize your gains and to and to hold on to a stock as long as it's winning. So people are asking, what's happening to the market right now? Why isn't it moving too fast? My answer to that is this: if it's moving too fast, there's a probability also that it will correct at a relatively quicker point in time. However, our goal as a trader is when we see the market correcting, when we see the market going down, and when we see it not anymore in our favor, we can just easily sell. That's what's nice about the stock market, that when things are not in your favor, you can actually sell, you can take profits, you can actually transfer to the next stock, or you can just be in cash. Let me know if this is something that's very helpful to all of you. And then another stock that's been requested, part of our stocks by request, it's heavily been requested, is Now. As what I've mentioned last year, the movement of Now is pretty much just based on speculation of what it could be. I repeat, the movement of Now is pretty much just based on speculation of what it could be in the future, based on the push to bring more telecommunication players into the country. However, it really hasn't translated yet into much earnings. I repeat, what you're seeing now is the movement over the past few months upward was just basically based on people hoping of what it could be in the future, similar to Double Dragon. But this must translate into earnings. If it does not translate into earnings, the price is just going to be too expensive and not attractive to people. So Now just broke out from a very, very quick support range around this point. It just broke down just a couple of days ago. So the stock now is really undergoing large bearish momentums. I repeat, the stock is undergoing large bearish momentums. So your goal here is to stay away from the stock, no matter how cheap it is, no matter what you hear. If people are selling, the stock will continue to go down. And here's the thing: if it stays below 2.7, I believe the next target price for it could still drop to 2.3 pesos per share. So that's where we are with Now. If it fails to break out from 2.7, it could possibly go down to around 2.3 pesos per share. So there, a combination of two stocks that are winning and one stock that's losing. Again, your goal in the stock market is not to be there when things are not in your favor, but your goal is to be there when it counts the most. Your goal is to be there when you see things reverse on your behalf. So I'll give you more stocks. Please comment below if you have more stocks that you want me to analyze. I'll just keep on doing this because this is something that I just love to do. It's just an amazing feeling to be part of your journey towards financial freedom. For those in Manila that want to learn more about how I analyze charts, my own techniques, my own style, and how you can actually read it without you basing your analysis on the news, or without you basing it on speculation, because the best way to make money in the market is for you to analyze it on your own, that you know and you have an idea of what's happening by your own strategy, whether it be fundamentals or technical analysis. So I'll have Stock Smarts Manila this June 10 and 24, where we're gonna teach you how you get to trade the markets using candlesticks, using charts, so that you get to trade with confidence and you get to use the stock market as a tool for you to reach your goals of financial freedom. So I'll post more videos throughout the week, combination of charts, combination of investing, as we head our way straight to Icon 2017 as well. So as what I always say, trade well, trade strong, trade smart. I'll keep you posted for more videos about trading and investing. Please do let me know if you would like any particular topic in investing as well. For those who were inquiring about the book, the grand launch will be in Icon 2017, but you can already pre-order. I'll post the link below as well for those who want to learn more about this stock. So people are asking what charting software do I use? I use ChartNexus. It's a Singaporean-based app as well. So thank you so much to everyone. Let me know if this halftime analysis is something very beneficial for all of you. If it's something that you like, I'll try to do it more often depending on my schedule as well. So thank you so much. Joel Luna, acknowledged on your request for Meg. Ryan Paderna, acknowledged on your message on your request for X. But I'll tell you right now, Ryan, X is moving at a similar fashion. It's moving at a similar fashion as Now. The stock is also breaking down. The stock is also experiencing some downward momentum over here. This is, by the way, Surpasso. This is for you, Ryan Paderno. My suggestion to you is to stay away from the stock first, as we don't have any imminent buy signals yet. The stock is bearish from the short mid and long term as of this point. It's a good company. It's a very, very fine, fundamentally sound tech company, but the bears are taking control as of this point in time. So send your stocks by request. We'll keep you posted over the next few days. Our market, as long as it stays above 7.7, will hit 8,100. Will hit 8,100. So thank you so much for having me. More updates soon. So trade well, trade strong, and trade smart.